good. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but I did not have a beard when we started this Fringe. And look at us going now. It's flying. We've got some happy people up the front. Oh, what's your name? Mark. How's it going, Mark? Yeah. Are you laughing because you were gonna sit there and you didn't? The lucky seat. It's just like, it was like a sliding doors moment, wasn't it? It's like, oh, there's Gwyneth Paltrow with a haircut behind me. I've got the long hair Gwyneth Paltrow at the front here. If you haven't seen that movie, then you probably wouldn't know what I'm talking about. That's a good start. Doing a reference from some movie that no one watches. I love that movie. Anyway, I'm married. I'll be talking all about that and what we've been going through lately. So married to a person from this part of the world. So you know what that means. Permanent residency. Boom. I can stay. Yeah, man. The wedding was awkward. I love you too, Visa, Lisa. Really awkward because her name's Sandra. I think. And we live in a flat now. Anyone else live in a flat? Yeah, a lot of it sounds nice, doesn't it? Flat. Here's my flat. Is there anything nice, flat? Oh, mate, how's your beard? Oh, it's really flat. Man, the conversation on this date's going a bit flat. Oh, my tyre's flat. How's your mate in hospital? Oh, flatlined, he's dead. Flat. Flat. I live in a flat. Not even that. I live under a flat. I live in a basement flat. Back basement flat. That's on my bills. Basement flat. I can't even afford to live above the Earth's crust. I'm underground with moles and worms and shit. I got to go down 15 steps to where I sleep. Just hear a trombone behind me every time. Good nighty night, says the brass band on my way home. Do you live in the city? I live under the city. I'm like a ninja turtle. Finish in the comedy clubs about midnight, scurry around, find a pizza, then down to my little dungeon. There's pipes above me, I can hear the plumbing. Wow, Jason had a big lunch today. Pepperoni pizza, dude. We live with a rat. I've seen him, man. I've seen a rat behind the fridge. I've called him Splinter. Doesn't teach me nunchucks. Just teach me crunching up cornflakes when I'm not here. It's like, bloody hell, teach me ninjutsu, you bastard. And we have a courtyard as well. A courtyard, which is a hole next to a main road with a window that looks out. Do you know what that's? It's a bin. It's a society's bin. It's just cigarette butts and empty cans, empty tinnies falling down. What's the weather like today? Rubbish. It's rubbish again. Lovely, man, lovely. I know it's stupid making fun of basements in Edinburgh because Edinburgh is basement. It's all basements. It's built on basement, on basement, on basement. And it's annoying, eh? Because, like, how many steps? I mean, where even are we now? How many steps did we have to... We went upstairs, downstairs, and you're like, more steps? What? More steps? Where are we? Where the fuck are we? If there was a cross-section of Edinburgh, I would have no idea where to pinpoint. Are we even above sea level? I have no idea. If there was a window behind this curtain and it was like underwater with fish swimming around or a mountainous view with fireworks going off, I'd believe either of that. Did anyone's ears pop coming up them stairs? What the hell's going on here? There's no elevators in this place. I've never... Like, in the city of Edinburgh, there's no lifts. I've never seen any lifts. They're probably in fancy hotels and restaurants, but I don't know. What is the fancy restaurant here? Greg's? I don't even know. What would a lift say? That's the thing, right? If there was a lift here in Edinburgh, where's the G? What's the ground floor? There's always a G button. The ground, the G. What's the ground floor of this city? It's all over the shop. There's no ground. It's everywhere. There's no G. There's no 1B. There's no mezzanine. I think the letters would have to be something different. Of course, they'd be like SL, OSL, BL, OBL, RM, EC, YA, USL, WS, WS, PV, DT, H, CG. Which, yeah, street level, over street level, bridge level, over bridge level, Royal Mile, Edinburgh Castle, your accommodation. It's always at the bloody top. Under street level, Wizard Shop, Waverley Station, Plague Victims, Dungeon Tour, Hell, Cowgate. I think that's how... We're in this somewhere. Buddy, give us an elevator. Edinburgh, I'm walking around. I wasn't here last year. Mark. I skipped a year. I didn't... No, you missed me, eh? You're like, I didn't know you existed until 3 minutes ago. I'll just take a punt. The other shows were sold out, probably. I wasn't here because me and my missus have a new baby now. A new baby. We have a kid. And thanks for that. She did it all. All I delivered was that, but like really small, tiny. That was it. That's all I did. And she did the rest. So yeah, you have right the whoop. And So we are a new baby. And I know I don't need to say new baby because it's a baby. All babies are new. That's what a baby is. An old baby is a person. We're old babies. We've all soiled ourselves a few times. Am I right? And I've got to tell you, right? Don't think less of me, but like, hate babies. Hate babies my whole life. Hated babies. Never really hung out with any. Didn't understand them. Every time I saw a baby when I was out and about in public, I would just be like, oh, they would ruin everyone's day. You're on a plane, you see a baby, like, oh, your eyes roll, oh, not a baby, I'm blind. You're in a restaurant, in Greg's or whatever, and you're going, oh, no, baby, not a bloody baby. You're in a brothel and you see a baby, like, oh, what is a baby? What the hell? And they always do exactly what you're going to think. They wake up, they scream, and they keep screaming. They cry. They ruin everyone's day. The parents are like, oh, sorry, everyone. And everyone's like, no, you're okay. But no one's happy there. Baby's not happy, parents aren't happy, no one's happy. Ruins everyone's day, right? Hated babies until we had one. I get it. I feel terrible. I was ever angry at him. I know why now. Babies wake up and cry all the time. Think about it. Imagine every time you woke up, you were somewhere different. Hey, picture that. Getting rocked to sleep in a loved one's arms, yeah? Safe and secure. They're singing you a soft lullaby, right? Low lighting. You don't trust anyone else in the world as much as that person. Then you wake up strapped to a chair. Going down a motorway at 100 miles an hour. Yeah, you'd scream your freaking head off. Of course you would. Me, mommy. What's going on here? Imagine waking up in a cot you've never been in before. A crib with bars. You got a dummy shoved in your mouth like something out of Pulp Fiction. Some pacifier contraption rammed in your mouth. And a bear that's staring at you that doesn't blink. Forget that, man. You scream all you want. Do you know where you can buy from this shop, Mothercare? I was in this shop called Mothercare buying some stuff. Mate, this is wrong. Mothercare Less, that shop should be called. Fake hands you can buy. Fake hands that big, right? They're like Beanie Babies. I was looking at the instructions, horrified. You warm them up in the microwave or whatever. Yeah? Yeah. And then you rest it on your child. So it thinks you're there while it sleeps. Imagine waking up finding a warm, severed hand on your chest. Mate, I'm surprised all our first words aren't, I'll talk, whatever you want. Stop this torture. I'll sign it. Give me the forms. It was the bear. Look at his shifty eyes. Oh, mate. The responsibility, that comes out of nowhere. You have a kid and you're like, oh, now I've got to keep something else alive. And I think I'm lazy. Like, I think, you know when people ask you to do something and you go, oh, can I not do that? You know, like, my favourite thing is staying at home. When I'm not gigging, I love gigging, but staying at, like, everyone else just stay at home. Who doesn't love staying at home? Underground, exactly, mate. You did want to be in the front row secretly, didn't you? You were like, I wish I was that front Gwyneth Paltrow, actually. I've got a couple of good corkers I could tag these, eh? I know. I tell people, I brag if I'm staying at home. I'll tell people, guess what I'm doing tomorrow? What, nothing? Oh, you lucky bastard. Such a great thing when you're a grown-up. All you want to do is nothing, stay at home. But all kids want to do is everything. It's the opposite. And the questions you get when you're a new parent, like there's so many questions because it's an exciting time, but you don't know the answers. We don't know what the answer, we don't know what we're doing. It's brand new, right? So the first question you get, right, there's 5 main questions that keep coming up for new parents, right? The first one, which is weird, especially to the mums, what was the weight? People are obsessed with weights of newborn babies. Weight! What? What are you checking onto a Ryanair flight? What do you need that information for? The only 2 things you need to know weight for are like food or drugs. Are you a dealer? What is going on here? Oh, I did say my wife's from this part of the world. Close, Ireland. So we live in Dublin now, right? So we're surrounded by the Dublin accent. My missus is from Dublin. She has a Dublin accent. And so that question, what is the weight, sounds like, what was the weight? What was the weight of it? What was the weight? because there's no T's at the end of words in the Dublin accent. You'd know that. There's no T's at the end of words. What was the way? What is there? Roy? No T's. Don't know what's going on there, mate. I think it's the Catholic Church, isn't it? Up to their old tricks. They're always up to their old tricks. Stealing the lowercase T's. Using them as crosses, putting them on churches and that. You'll get your tea back if you come to Mass. Confess it all. No T's. That's why some Catholics still wear a little cross around the neck, an emergency T. No one can understand them. What was the way? Oh, right. You know, every other T that's left is a cap. There's no lowercase. There's all capital T's left, especially the Dublin accent. Any T's left is a capital. You will not find a lowercase T. They've all been nicked. My favourite word in that, toothpaste. That's my favourite. Toothpaste. It's a capital T right in the middle. Where's me toothpaste? Toot toot! Brushing teeth time. Toot toot! So that was the question we got all the time. By the way, when I say questions, there was 5 main questions that would keep coming up as a new parent, right? And what was the weight is the first one. That spun me out. What was the weight ever? And the reason I bring it up is because I think it's weird because, right, I was thinking about it. If you adopt a baby, no one asks how heavy it is. Yeah. So that's not what people are interested in at all. What people are really asking, it's a disguised question, isn't it? When people go, what was the weight? They're asking, how's your vagina? That's the, what damage did it do? How big was it? What was the circumference of the head? What happened? Was it a C-section? Did the C stand for carnage? No. Right? Second question my missus got was like, are you going to have another one? Straight away, you're going to have another one. If you're a parent, you would know that. You're going to have another one. I hadn't even cut the cord yet. She's like, what? No! Too much? Okay, fair enough. What was the weight? Right, imagine asking a foster home that question if they rang you up. Yeah, what's going on? Oh, yeah, it's the foster home, Mr. Clark, and through our conversation, thought you'd be interested. A beautiful baby has come into our care. Would you like to come in and meet them? Yeah, how heavy is it? I love a bargain. I want my money's worth. I want a heavy, dense, meat on its bones, weight in gold, diamond encrusted baby. I want a Kim Jong-un looking, meaty baby. I don't want a petite flyaway baby. When I'm in the park, it's in his pram, there's a gardener with a leaf blower. It's gone again. It's like, are you serious? I've got to get a branch, fish it out of a tree. Sorry, my baby's up a tree again. Get out from there. Happens all the time. I want a heavy baby. When I'm coming home with the shopping, I can put it against the door to hold it open so I can get all the bags in at once so I can help out around the house. When I'm parking the car on the hill, the handbrake doesn't work, I can put it behind the back wheel of the car so it doesn't roll down. What was the weight? The reason that annoyed me, that question, is because I get it wrong all the time, because in Australia we use kilos to measure weight. Here it's stones, pounds and ounces. And stones don't sound heavy to me, so I was always getting confused with pounds. So people go, what was the weight? And I'd go, oh, about 8 stone. I'm like, what? Yeah. What? That's the weight of a small grown-up. They just picture some dude coming out going, yo, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I heard through the womb I'd never be able to afford a mortgage. I went, screw that, I'm staying right here, right? Yeah, had a good system going. It was like 3 punches for a ham sandwich. She'd eat a ham sandwich. Then she'd give me a ham sandwich. I was getting double ham sandwich. I was eating one and getting one in there. And two kicks for the iPad and an extra kick for the charger. What was the way? The boy or girl is usually the third question. That's, boy or girl. It's pretty standard. We don't know yet, not sure. I mean, it's got a doodle, so we call it a he a lot of the time. That's right, it's got the old male genitals. You know what I mean? Of course you do. Yeah, but... That is creepier than I thought it would sound. I don't know why, just because you were laughing so much, it just do. Yeah, okay. I thought I'd add one of your lines, mate. So yeah, it's boy or girl. But it's not just boy or girl, is it? So many different gender options. So even early doors, we're teaching them all of it. We're like L, B, G, T, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Wear rainbows, wear double denim, whatever you want, mate. Do what you want. Because we have friends of ours. I say friends, they have a baby the same age as ours, so we're friends now. And we see them more than my real friends. And I think their baby is a girl because everything they've bought for it is light pink. Light pink pram, light pink fluffy thing that goes around the hood, light pink umbrella, light pink, light pink, light pink. Now, it's a cute baby, right? Don't get me wrong. But it is a white baby, bulbous head, bald, right? And they always have the strap on it with a flower. It is cute, as I said, but I mean, it's a bald white head. It looks like a forklift driver that's come from an In Bloom festival. It's like, oh, is that... Did you enjoy the geraniums, Bruce? Yeah, I bloody love flowers. That's what it looks like it would sound like. Man, you should have seen those posies, mate. I bloody loved them, mate. Is that Ross Kemp just did a undercover doing a gangs of Mardi Gras? Like, well, that's very fancy you got there. Ears pierced. 6 months old, this kid. Ears pierced already. I don't know how I feel about that. I wasn't sure either. So that's why we got our baby's nipples pierced, because we wanted to fit in, but no one can tell straight away, no judgment. That's the same thing, isn't it? That's cool. Very handy as well, because you know the old pacifier, the soother, the dummy, you're always losing them things, eh? You don't always spit in the dummy. Not anymore, plastic chain attached, always there for him, always there. Never lose a dummy again, mate. It's always there, saves a bloody fortune. Might get him some tattoos as well. Why not? It's the same place. Piercings, tattoos. Why not? You can get them removed. Plus, tattoos are so normal now, more normal than skin. Remember 10 years ago, you couldn't get a job if you had visible tattoos. Now you can't get a job unless you've got visible tattoos. Especially in a cafe, restaurant, or the Apple Genius desk. You have to be inked up to the max, man. Like with all the answers and stuff, I reckon. I was looking it up. I'd love to have sleeves. When your arms are fully tattooed, it's called sleeves. Looking it up, very expensive though. So, I was thinking against that. But, not if your arm's that long, it's not. That's right, get in early, save him a few quid in the future. I'm thinking about him, man. He wants to be cool down the track. When he's 30 years of age, hanging out with his new mates, they're like, wow, look at those sleeves, man, awesome. Stretched retro look, they must have cost a fortune. Nah, a tenner when I was 3 weeks old. Got it all, man. I've got the Peppa Pig here, Paw Patrol. Got me ABCs, Mum and Dad, I love you. Go to sleep, you little rascal. Anyway, see you guys later. Yeah, because he'd still have his dummy, wouldn't he? Still wouldn't have lost it. I love this crowd because there's some people enjoying it more than others. I don't know if that's because of alcohol consumed or people are still confused about what I'm talking about. But okay, I want to tell you this next bit, but before I do, just know the baby is fine. There's nothing wrong with him, yeah? Keep that in mind. It's tough. You learn as you go, don't you? You learn as you go. So, you have to get them weighed every week after they're born. Fat shaming starts really early. It's horrible. But you got to do what you got to do. So you line them all. It's like Weight Watchers for people who can't talk, right? So you just line them all up. Who's the biggest loser? Hey, get on those scales, Johnny! You lie them all down. Stop drooling! Who gave him a rusk? Who gave him a rusk? Who gave him a rusk? It's the kind of babies stick biscuit. I don't know. They're like dog biscuits. They taste exact same. How do I know? I used to eat dog biscuits, didn't we all? Yeah. So they all lie the babies down on a mat. They're all the same age. They all do it the same age, right? They're all 3 weeks old. When I was 3 weeks old, they're all lying there. They're all bald. We can't lift our heads as people at 3 weeks. It's pretty slow. We're just lying there. Big doughy eyes, drooling, all of them in a row, like that. I mean, it looks like Sunday of a music festival. They're all coming down off E. Oh, Fat Boy Slim were amazing last night. I think I grinded all my teeth out. I have no teeth left. They're all doing that. None of them lifting their heads, except no bull. Our kid, his head was up, looking around. Looking everywhere, mate. That's what all the parents and the nurses were saying. They're like, look how alert he is. He's so alert. That's what they kept saying. What a strong neck for a 3-week-old. I've never seen such a strong neck for a 3-week-old. That's what one of the nurses said. One of the nurses has been there working there for decades. I was like, wow, I wonder why that is. She's like, yeah, I wonder why. Amazing, must be gifted. And I was like, yeah, it must be gifted. And then I thought, oh, hang on a sec. Oh, I probably know. Yeah, I think I know why. I didn't tell him this, but this has to be the reason, eh? He's not gifted. I've been looking after him every day, and I don't know anything about babies. This is how little I knew about babies, right? I didn't even know the number one rule when holding a baby. Come to think of it, it's the only rule when holding a baby is to support the head. Now, I don't know what I was doing, but it wasn't right. Because this kid's had to develop these mega neck muscles out of pure survival, or his head would have fucking fallen off. But like, I had an old man, right? I had an old man in Dublin, where I live, run across the road and go, you have to support the head of the baby when you hold him. I was like, hey, what are you talking about? 4 lanes of traffic. How did he see that? He ran like Frogger across the road. I was like, where's he going? He's very fast. The post office must be closed. And he goes, you have to support the head of baby. I was like, what the fuck? What was I doing? Must have been skipping along. Woo! I got a kid now. Woo! His head must have been clanging around. Mate, they say babies absorb information pretty quick. Hope so. He was getting information very bloody quick. Sky, ground, cloud, curb, building, car, pole. But I tell you what, through my neglect, this kid's ahead of the game now. He's got the neck of a rugby player and he moves like an owl. So what the fuck is that? What's going on here? What's going on? It's like a siren. Almost a 360. Man, he can also go 4 days without food. I found that out by accident. He's ahead of the game, I'm telling you. He's like the Bear Grylls of babies. 3 days without water. He'll crawl in here soon. I left him outside flying for a bit. Crawl up with his tattooed arms. He's really good at steps. With fly in his mouth. The other day, he was latched onto my missus, who was breastfeeding, if you know what I mean. No, I didn't have to do that either. He was latched on, right? And he did this, right? His body didn't move. His head did this. Jealous, and then went back. He said jealous with his eyes. That used to be mine, you little punk. Yeah, bastard. Oh yeah, question 4, sleep. Is it sleeping? Is the baby sleeping? Are you sleeping? No, of course not. Babies don't sleep. We all know that saying, sleep like a baby's bollocks. We know that. I don't understand that. I know why we can't sleep. We're grown-ups. We think too much. There's always something going on. Regrets, to-do lists. What's he thinking about? Do you know what I mean? What's he lying there going, oh, I shouldn't have puked in front of that lady in the shopping centre today. Oh, that was embarrassing. Oh, she was looking right at me. Can never go back to that Sainsbury's ever again. And some of it got on a carrier bag. I'm going to have to pay 5p for that. That's all I got left. Oh, and then I shat all up my back during dinner. And then Grandma had to clean it up. How can I look at her in the face ever again? Why didn't I just wait 10 minutes? Oh, I better get organised. What's my 5-year plan? Walking, talking, finish The Wire, escape, get my A-levels. Like, what's he thinking about? Go to sleep. So I was looking it up. I was Googling, like, how to get a baby to sleep without violence, right? And I didn't type that bit. Google guessed the last bit. It was like, how to get a baby to sleep without using violence? Like, yeah, how do you know that, Google? So I put that in, and white noise came up number 1. White noise? I've never heard of that. White noise, right? This. What? White noise. That's it. Apparently it blocks out other noise. Helps grown-ups and babies as well sleep. I was like, all right, try it. There was a link to a YouTube video. Say video, it's a photo of a baby, just a picture of one, and an 8-hour clip of that noise. 8 hours. I mean, are you serious? All right, we'll give it a go, right? So I had it in, I plugged it into the wall. It was gone. We finally got this baby to sleep. Finally. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, let's go real quiet. Let's go. Quiet. We'd be better at sneaking around, but bloody Splinter hasn't taught us any ninjutsu. So we got into the lounge. We're like, we'll watch a movie with subtitles. Yeah. All was great. We could hear it. Because we don't need a baby monitor because we live in a 1-bedroom basement flat. That is the baby monitor. Yeah, it's fine. Right? Sitting there watching the telly, and then hear this, out of nowhere. Do you want to build a website? What the hell is that? These bastards have advertised in the video for sleeping babies. Who's advertising for sleeping babies? What is that, their target audience? I just heard an American's voice really loud. I thought some dude had dropped into a little courtyard, climbed to the window, saw a potential customer. Hey kid, do you want to build a website? Mate, I see you like clouds. Do you need some iCloud? £3 a month, mate. Get some cloud. What the hell? My wife's more optimistic than me. She thought that was his first words. Just in a way for genius, asleep, just went, Do you want to build a website? I can earn $2,000 a day from the comfort of my own crib. Yeah, thanks, googoogaga.org. Like, what the hell? Freak me right out. Most of the time, I'm good at not talking with the baby voice. You know, the baby voice. The it's weird how some people's voices go up. Well, I'm Australian, our voices go up at the end anyway. But a lot of the time, maybe see something cute, your voice goes up. You know, if you see like a kitten or a puppy or the little pens out of Argos, the little pens out of the bookies. Oh, look at the little pen. Look at the pencil from IKEA, it's tiny. Why does the voice go up? It's weird. People would stick their head in our pram, right, and the kids there, and they'd go, not look at us, they'd just come in and go, oh, hello, look at you. Look at your cute little clothes. Look at your little booties. Look at your little booties. Look at you. Weird, eh? Not as weird as their voice went down, though. That would be weirder. I admit, that would be way worse if we used to disguise our voices down instead of up. Hello. Hello, little baby. Hey, look at you. Look at your cute little clothes. Hey, look at your little booties. 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 Little booties. That'd be grosser, right? So, up here's probably better. Most of the time, I talk to the baby like this, right? But occasionally, you want to muck around, you just want to get a reaction out of him. At 6 months old, he started laughing. Yes, that's when I come into play. That's when Daddy can start bonding with the little guy, right? He loves fart noises, don't we all? But I was working on new material one day. We were in the park. By the way, getting anywhere is a pain in the bollocks because we lived in the cave dungeon. So we've got to get up 15 steps to the street level. So I'm like, oh, I gotta get him right. And he's kicking around like a maniac. And the pram. And that's unfolding because it's cheap. I'm like, would you two chill out? I was like, right, one at a time. Okay, you sit there, kid. And then he's just like, Wah! Like, oh crap, that was the wrong way around. We get to the park. He's in his buggy, strapped in. I was like, right, I've got a target. What was I got a captive audience. I was like, right, let's try some new material out on him. So I was like, hey, who's ticklish? Not ticklish. Who's got your nose? He's like, really? I was like, what's going on? Who's this one? Who's this one? Who's the good? Who's the good choo-choo? Who's the little shoo-shoo-shoo-shoo? Bam! He laughed at zh-zh-zh-zh. Yeah? I don't know where that came from. I didn't think anyone was listening, so I was just mucking around. I was like, who's the shoo-shoo-shoo-shoo? He was laughing. He starts clapping his hands. Clapping his hands. I've never seen him do that before. I was thinking, he's giving me applause for this new material. Brilliant. He was like, yeah, like that. I was thinking, excellent. He was probably just going, what the fuck is this? I never knew I could do that. But it made me feel good, so I kept it up. We were having a great bonding time. It was wicked. Little baby laugh. Didn't think anyone was listening. Someone was. This dad I know, he's like always at the park with his boys, right? He's got 3 kids, so he thinks he's an expert. So what? He's had sex 2 more times than me. Whatever, mate. He thinks he's so good, he swans up, sees the whole thing. He's like, oh, how's it going, mate? Yeah, cute. Very cute. But I tell you what, right? Do you know what I figured out? You should always talk to it in your normal voice, you know? Because even at a young age, you get to know what you sound like. You know, they pick up words at a young age. I do that with my 3 boys, always talk to it in the normal voice. My kids are doing really well with the talking. And I've met his boys, they're dicks. They never laugh. They're kids, they never laugh. Anyway, he goes, yeah, you should try it out. You'll be surprised how quick he gets ahead with the old talk. And anyway, see you later. He just walks off. I was like, cool, I'll try that. Thanks, man. Nice one. What an idiot. What the hell's he doing? I mean, yeah, he is right. He's probably right. Of course he's going to learn faster without that. But we're mucking around. And don't judge me on that 30 seconds. We were just having a laugh. What's he think that's all he's ever going to hear from me? Or hear from anyone? Do you know what I mean? He's young, he's going to pick up other shit along the way. He's not going to get to 21 and be in a job interview. Oh, it's a very impressive CV you've got, Mr. Clark. And with your tattoos, I think you'll fit in very well here. Tell me some of your strengths. Well, I'm a and a and a and a and a So I've got to stick to the script. Have you done poop poop? Have you done poop poop? Have you done poop poop? Have you done poop? Have you done poop? Have you done poop? This interview's over. But before you go, do you have any questions for us? I'm a chichi-gichi! Michi-chichi! Do you want to build a website? Nah, it's going to be fine, eh? Let me apologise to the front row. I should have given you ponchos or something for that. I bet you were so excited to go, let's go out tonight because it's not raining, and then it just rained indoors. So, oh man. It's an arts festival. Yeah, there's a lot of acts here in the Gilded Balloon, and you know, we always see each other out there warming up for our shows. They're out there, different acts going, me, 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 me. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. I'm in the corner going, hey guys, what's funnier? Oh. What about, oh, yeah, you're right, I'll switch them. Thanks, guys. I'll try that tonight. Cheers. That's what you came out to see, wasn't it, buddy? Brilliant. Some political hard, yeah. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I'm a bit immature, so I have to man up, man. I'm gonna be the good husband. So I thought the first step is get a car, right? I wanted to buy a car for the family. We're gonna be family, get a car. And Visa, Lisa, Sandy, me. We've been together 17 years. Toilet? Yeah, nice one, bro. Go for it. Oh, you didn't finish your beer, mate. Nice one. Oh, it's okay. I got my own. I'll top you up. Well, wait, don't worry. You're going to miss my... I'm going to do more fart noise for 10 minutes. You're going to miss it. I had to type all that up as well for the Gilded Balloon. A lot of P's and TH's, yeah. So, right. I want to buy a car, right? Yeah. In the 17 years, within the 17 years, I know what you're thinking. We're rushing into the whole baby thing. I know, it was an accident. But we've never had a car. This whole time being together, that's 17 years. Neither of us have had a car because we were both drunks. So why would we have one? But now we're like, nah, we're gonna sort our lives out. We're gonna get a car. So I was, and also, I want to drive her to the hospital, yeah? You have to get her to the hospital, and that's the best part, isn't it? You speed with a woman that's given birth, they escort you to the hospital. I think that's the only time the cops will help you get where you go, eh? Like, why were you speeding? Yeah, this is why. Yeah, fucking this is why! All right, let's get him to the hospital. Woo! You get an escort, like, got a little baby prince on the way, amazing. Like, that's nothing else. You can't use that excuse for anything else while we're speeding. These chips are getting cold. And once they're gone, they're gone. You can't microwave and put them in the oven. He goes, that's true. Let's get them to this house party. Woo! You know, that's it. Also, I hire cars quite a bit. And I don't know if I like where cars are going at the moment because we used to drive cars. Now they drive us. They tell us what to do. Beeping. They're always beeping at us. Every car. Beep, 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 beep. Put your seatbelt on. Beep, 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 beep. Like, I know car. That's the first thing we learn. We know we have to put a seatbelt on. Beep, beep, beep. It's like, shut up. Put my seatbelt on. I bought a slab of beer, right? I had a hire car. I put the slab of beer on the passenger seat. It's driving along. Beep, 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 beep. This stupid car thinks there's a passenger sitting there with a square ass. So it won't shut up. Beep, 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 beep. So I was like, fine. I got to a satellites. I clicked it in. Click. There you go. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, take that, you idiot. Shut up. Then I look over. There was a packed bus next to me on the lights. Everyone's standing there looking in. Just going, fuck, he loves his beer, eh? Look at this guy. Because all they see is me just going, click, there you go, my 26 cold little angels. Are you all right there? Is the aircon good for you? Okay, we've got the airbag there, ready to go. No danger, okay? I'm not putting you in the boot. I'm not a monster. No trunk for you, my friend. Yeah, this is the worst beep. I hate this beep. Beep, 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 beep. There's a door open. Does my head in. Beep, beep, there's a door open. Red lights flashing away. Shut up, car. We don't need that beep. Don't need it. We've never needed to know that. We have always known if there was a door open in the car. How did we used to know a door was open in the car? Think somebody's door's open. paper blowing around, McDonald's rubbish in your face, receipts up against the windshield. Okay, we're going to do this one at a time. We could pull over, but stuff that. We're making good time. We're going to endanger some lives. All right. I'll go first. Sounds like a space shuttle with a hole blown out of it. Not me. You go next. Okay, it's not you either. Okay, you next, kids. Kids? Okay, see the problem here? We'll get them on the way back. I told you we should have got some heavy kids. Some heavy, dense, solid gold. Don't need that beep. Don't need it. But anyway, I was looking online for cars. That's what you do nowadays. And when I was looking, the euro and the pound, as you know, was bang on level. So it was a bloody bargain to go to the UK and get a car, right? So I was looking in Northern Ireland, Scotland, England, Aldi, and looking for the best deal, middle aisle, of course. And I found this bargain. Nice one. You miss me doing more fart noises. Yeah. Cheers, man. Is that your beer? Or was that from the last show? Ooh. There you go. Is that your beer? Is it yours? I'll have it. What? What's going on here? Did you even go to the toilet? Are you just wandering? Are you in the wrong show? He's like, I don't know. So your beer? Nice one. Somebody, it is yours. Yeah. Right. So, and me and my other mate, another comedian in Dublin, Willa White. He's from Dublin. He's from Ballymun in Dublin, so he knows how to find a bargain. Ballymun is like Fife, but with more council flats, yeah? So we were looking on our phones after a gig and found bargains, yeah? Right outside Bristol, two different dealers, and we were like, oh, are you serious? It was under a quarter the price to buy a car, fly over cheap as, get the boat back, then you change the plates. Easy! So that sounds like a good plan, eh, Mark? Sounds like a good plan, that's what I thought, right? Didn't go to plan, everyone! How bad could it go? I went to jail. This is when the show takes a bit of a twist. Willa and me got arrested because we looked dodgy as fuck. They thought we'd stolen the cars. What happened, right? We bought them fair and square, but I'll tell you what, like this, we found out this ages later. A rich white couple sold their car. Well, they were having a row. She sold it. He reported it stolen. So just after Willa bought it, it was reported stolen. And then they scanned the plates and saw the two of us and they went, oh, they're together, probably stealing cars, yeah? The thing I did wrong, not fill in the paperwork properly, because I'm a moron, yeah? Gets worse though, it was 4 days before Christmas, and because of that, I wanted it to be a surprise on Christmas Day if the baby hadn't come yet, because that's great, eh? Car there, red bow, baby seat fitted in the back. What a great Christmas present for the new family, yeah? As well. So I didn't tell Lisa Sandy where I was. I said, a little lie, I said I was doing a gig in the north of Ireland and I'd be back by dinner time because that's when the boat would have got in, yeah? I thought that was a great plan. But it felt great on the way to, like 4 days before Christmas. I told her to lie. Kissed her on the forehead before sneaking out. 5 a.m, getting a flight over to Bristol. Mate, felt like a heist film, the two of us. Yeah, The Rock and Vin Diesel. Let's go pick up these cars. Yeah. There we go. Plane, taxi to the dealership. My car was there, man. Gunmetal grey. That's why I picked it. I don't know much about cars, but gunmetal grey sounds cool, eh? It's the same as dish rack grey, but you wouldn't buy that. But yeah, gunmetal grey, hero. Do the ultimate test of a car. Kick the tyre, pat the roof, check the blinkers. They blink. Sign the form. Let's get your car, Willie. Hop in. Oh, I loved it. I got a new car, second hand, but it's new to me. Yeah, beautiful, lovely. Beep, 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 beep. Shut up. We get to the next dealership. His car was there. Oh, lovely, man. Kick the tyres, pat the roof, check the blinkers. They blink. Sign the form. No dead bodies in the boot. Trunk. So then we're like, sweet. We got a couple hours to make this boat. Let's do it. Going down the highway, feeling great. Wasn't speeding, enjoying our two cars. Lovely stuff. Felt on top of the world. I was in front. Willie was behind me. Then, woo! right? Sirens. 6 of them. 6 cop cars. 3 black unmarked SUVs and 3 squatties, yeah? We're like, wow, what's going up ahead? O.J. Simpson's up to his old tricks, eh? This is exciting. They were up either side of us. I was like, man, we're in the action. This is cool. Yeah, guys, you go for it, boys. Go for it, eh? Like, yeah, sweet. One went in front of me. He was like, yeah, man, we're helping them. Yeah, we're doing it. Woo! And they were like that. Yeah, woo, yeah. What? Oh, it's us. It's us. It's us. It's us. It's us. Oh, crap. Had no idea. It's like, we haven't done anything wrong. It's like, what is going on here, man? So I turned the Christmas songs off the radio, and I was just thinking, don't be a smartass. That's cops hate that. We know that. So window went down. He goes, is that your friend back there? I went, why? What do you do? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Is this your car? Yeah. Told you. I just bought it, man. Pretty excited. There's the paperwork right there. He goes, there's nothing on here. I was like, yep. There's my signature. He goes, yeah, but that's it. I went, I probably was too excited to get the car. You see, my wife is due her first baby like now, like any minute. So just hoping you could maybe escort me to the boat. We live in Ireland, you know. That's what you do. We're not even in the country, not even your jurisdiction. So not your problem. So if you could just, that'd be great. No? Okay. Handcuffs, right? They handcuffed, put me into the back of a paddy wagon. Oh yeah, I can say paddy wagon because I'm married to an Irish person. Hope you're cool with that. Paddy wagon to some prison in Gloucestershire. Massive thing. It looked like Monsters Inc. I was looking at the little cage out the back. They pulled me up. 2 of them escorted me in, and it was busy and terrifying. So they brought me into this thing. Before I could ask for the Wi-Fi password, they took my phone, my belt, my hat, my watch, my ring, my shoes. Standing there, my socks, worse than airport security. So same with this guy here. Willa, don't know where he went, never saw him again. Never saw Willie again, don't know where he went. I don't know if he escaped or they arrested, I don't have no idea. And this guy, I could hear what these other guys are getting arrested for. This guy just poured boiling water over somebody, right? I was like, don't offer him a cup of tea. And this guy just stabbed someone with a screwdriver. Philip's head. I don't know if that was a screwdriver or the victim. Do you want to find out? And we were in our socks, all 3 of us, and it looked like the dodgiest slumber party of all time. You know, just standing around in our socks, like Babysitter's Club gone wrong. Let's go back to one of our cells, have pillow fights and talk about boys. We want to kill. You know, it was horrible. And then they took me to, I just thought they were going through a procedure, then again, I can't go home. Surely that's what's going on. So the next one was a fingerprints room, right? You're probably looking at me going, yeah, you're an Aussie. You've probably been to jail heaps of times, you convict. No, you stereotypical bastards. Like, I've never been I was thinking, have I been to jail? No, this is my first time. This is my first time. I've been to jail before a few times in Monopoly, but I was just visiting, yeah, but this is my first time. And I've seen a lot of cop and movie shows. Some of it was similar. I knew about the fingerprints thing. Another officer went into the fingerprints guy, right? It was the blue uniform, black hair, tiny mouth. Very serious gentleman. I thought I'd have a bit of a laugh with him because I thought I'd be out of there any minute. So he goes, all right, we're here to take your prints. Like, my prints? He goes, yep, your prints. I was like, cool. Okay. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. No. Oh, jeez, this is a tough crowd. Okay. So I put my hands on the plates, you know, they scan them. There's no ink anymore, they scan them, right? I know a fact about fingerprints. I thought I could bond with the guy, so this is what I said. I go, do you know the koala fingerprints, almost identical to humans, more than any other animal, the koala. He goes, really? I go, yeah. So how'd you know it wasn't 3 koalas in a coat driving that gunmetal grey out there, eh? Hey. He goes, didn't they catch you behind the wheel? Yeah, you're a good cop, McGarnagle. You're a good cop. You're a good cop, McGarnagle. That's why you're here. I don't know if his name was McGarnagle, but he looked like one. And then this question, ladies and gentlemen, this spun me out. I knew about the fingerprints, didn't know about this one. This is the next question. Okay, we're going to get a sample of your DNA. What? DNA? It's all Jurassic Park all of a sudden. You're going to get my DNA? He goes, yeah, DNA. And I said this, right? I don't know what you're thinking about, but this is what I thought. I went, what? Jizz. How do you get your DNA? It's your code. He goes, no. Not jizz. He said not jizz. Not jizz. We got a swab at the inside of your mouth. And I went, mate, I just got it. There's no jizz in there yet. I know how things work. Give it a week and probably bloody screwdriver dude and boiling water guy. None of mine, funny enough, probably. And he goes, no, we've got to sample his saliva. And still not a smirk out of the guy. Sample his saliva. I went, what? Oh, put that swab away, mate. Get a cup. Catch that, mate. Then he says this. Okay, I'm going to take your dinner order. That's changed the game. Dinner. First of all, right, are you a waiter? And why dinner? It was just after like 12:30 in the day. We haven't even had lunch yet. What dinner? How long am I going to be here for? He goes, don't know. Your two options are? Does that sound like a threat? Your two options, this is all true, right? Two options, spaghetti bolognese or lasagna, right? I was like, mate, what's with all the pasta? I was like, what? It's a very Italian-themed prison you got going on here, mate. Do you do couple bookings for Valentine's Day? I love a bit of Italian food. Like, I just picture this Italian mum, you know, with a big apron on, and she's got a cauldron of bolognese just in the kitchen just going, well, they're naughty boys, but they need to eat. Damiano, ma che fai, Damiano. All right. So, what would you choose? Spaghetti bolognese or lasagna? Both sound good. No, man, he goes one or the other. Oh, yeah, lasagna. I should have said that. Both. I call the shots around this prison, bro. Yeah, that'd be good, eh? One of each. Or like a pizza, half and half. Yeah, lasagna. That's what would you get? Yeah, lasagna. Spaghetti. Oh, I bet you're loving this. Hey? Is that what you said up the front? Huh? It's good fun, eh? Is that what you like it? Yeah, I went lasagna because I've made a spaghetti bolognese, but bag bowl. But I've never made lasagna, so I was like, yeah, lasagna, right? Then he goes, tea or coffee, and I usually drink tea, and I was like, well, don't tell boiling water guy. I usually drink tea, but I mean, I got to toughen up now, man. I'm on the inside. I went, yeah, coffee, man. I'm tough. Coffee? Do you like a chai latte? Yeah? Almond milk is fine if you don't have oats. And he goes, no, filter. I was like, yeah, black, mate. Cup of joe, man. Black is fine. No worries about that. Oh, yeah, flat, white. Flat, white, flat. That's a positive flat. Flat white. You and your flat, drink a flat white. That's the exception, right? There's flat bread as well, but that's just bread, isn't it? So, yeah, flat white. Okay. So after that, this other guy came in and they escorted me down the Green Mile. That's what it looked like. It was just long, steel door, steel door, steel door, steel door, steel door, a lot of crying, bloody screaming, carrying on, clanging around. I was like, oh, bloody, here we go. Where am I going next? And then then he opened one of the doors and he goes, there you go. He pushed me in. I went, cool, how long am I going to be? Good chat. All right. All right, cool. This is me, I guess. It's just a square concrete room. High ceiling, no natural light, just like a little silver toilet with no lid, like out of a nightclub. Gross. And a single blue like gym mat to lie on. Single, which was good, because that's the fear, isn't it? Some dude's big bubba's gonna come in. Yeah, look at that booty. Look at your little booty. Look at your little booty, little booty. Jeez, where are you from? Louisiana? How'd you bloody get to Gloucestershire, you mad bastard? So, but it was just me, so I was like, good. And then, and that was it. So I just like sat on the mat. I went, okay, cool. I guess I could do an Insta story about this. That's pretty exciting. Oh, no phone. Oh, okay. Listen to some music. Oh, I can't do that. YouTube. I can't do that. Can't even listen to white noise. I'll just do something. Oh, crap. Well, this is it. I don't know when the last time you just sat there with no technology, but it is shit. This is horrible, man. That's why we do this all the time. You don't want to listen to this. So, mate, this is when it would really sink in, just going, oh, man, this is bad. Did I steal that car? Where the hell's Willie gone? What's going on here? I had no idea. I was like, oh, I don't even care about the car anymore, the money. I just want to get home. She could be given birth right now. Like, what a crap husband. All I have to do is be there for her, and that's the last thing I can do because I'm bloody locked away. I might as well be dead. What the hell am I doing here? Oh. This would be a great time for a harmonica solo. Yeah, of course I can't play the bloody harmonica. They didn't give me one. They should take all your stuff and then give you a harmonica and go there, get in there. Yeah, that would have been good though. But you'd be happy to know. Got my lasagna. I was trying to count the seconds. I was trying hard, trying to scratch it into the wall with my fingernail, like, okay, that's 1 hour, 2 hours, hoping that a bit would fall out of the wall, like in Shawshank Redemption, I could start digging in with my hand. But the difference with Shawshank was Andy Dufresne was at the end. So he could get out. I was in between two other cells. I think Shawshank Redemption would be in a totally different film if Andy was just like in between other cells. Dufresne! Don't you make me come up there, Dufresne! Get up there and he's just sitting in the next cell. Yeah. Didn't think that through. So even if I dug through, it'd just be like, oh, hey, Bubba, what's going on? So I was just like, oh, what time is it? So anyway, it's I guess hours later anyway. Hopefully dinner time. Lasagne popped his head in. It's like, my precious, all right. It was nice as a microwave lasagna. No parmesan. I would have liked a bit more parmesan, right? So I was just like, any parmesan? Scusi, parmigiano pronto. Parmigiano pronto. Pronto. Parmigiano. Pronto. Yeah, deaf ears, mate. It just echoed through the hallway. So, but I had a plastic fork, I ate that. I had my coffee. They gave me black coffee. I had that. Then another bloody 4 years later, I had another one. So I had 2 lasagnas, 2 coffees. I don't know what the time was, but it was about 10 or 11 years. I'm not sure. Because it was forever. And then the door opened, right? First time. And I was like, oh, no, what's going on? Don't take me to the yard. Don't take me to the shower. I'm never going to clean. Never. And get this right. It freaked me out because there was another officer. I hadn't seen him before. But he had a blue uniform, silver hair, tiny mouth. And I thought it was the same guy. I hadn't seen anyone in ages. I was like, oh no, what year is it? I mean, you look well, but did my wife remarry? Is my kid here to pick me up? He goes, I believe it's the same day, you idiot. I was like, what? What? It was 9 hours. I was in there for 9 hours, right? Are you serious? He goes, yeah, come on, that's it. I was like, what about my lasagna boxes? He goes, nah, come on. I was like, oh, serious. So he goes, what's going on now? He goes, oh, you can go. Yep, you and your mate. I was like, and my mate. And then I hear, Damo, Willa, Willie, right? Probably the first time anyone was excited to see a Willie in prison. Yeah, first dick joke of the whole show. I made it this long. After 50 minutes. That's not like me at all. Hey, how's it going, man? What'd you get? Lasagna. Yeah, the lasagna, me too. 2 lasagnas. So we got to keep our cars. I said it was reported stolen, but he bought it. It was fine. I sold it properly, so I could keep mine. I could keep it. Brilliant. And we were locked up innocently, yeah? We still got a criminal record for Grand Theft Auto, which is funny because I did a show a couple of years ago called Grand Theft Damo, and then I got arrested a couple of years later for Grand Theft Auto. So that's why I called this show Extra Show, in hope that would sell out and it would get extra show, and it bloody worked. So I was going to call it Free Beer and Brownies, but then I thought everyone would rock up going, oh, where's my free beer and brownies? I was like, no, that was more for me. But we thought, because we were locked up innocently, that everyone would be outside protesting and that. Because that's what happens in the movies and that. People protest and people are locked up innocently, out there just with banners going, yeah, free the Gloucestershire 2, release the boys, free Damo and Willa, you know what I mean? We get a book deal, get famous. Nothing outside. 10 at night, pitch black, nobody. Oh, well, got my stuff back, give my stuff back, right? My phone, 17%, didn't even charge it, the buggers. 1 text, right, from Visa. Lisa Sandy, 1 text and 2 tweet likes. Nice one. It said, 1 text, and it said, this is all it said. You're home soon, just getting worried, hope you're okay. Oh, lovely. But even better, no baby. Obviously, because she would have mentioned a baby, probably. Wouldn't? Yeah, totally. I was thinking, yeah, no baby yet. That's amazing. That's right, I missed it. Like, even if she was in a rush, maybe the emoji of the baby's face with the drips or something, but there was nothing. So I was like, brilliant. And I really want to tell her exactly what was going on, but I was like, no, man, Christmas is soon, so I could still save Christmas, man. This could still be the surprise. So I still lied, and I was like, oh, really sorry, just having a few drinks after the show. I'll be back by morning. All's good. Hope you're okay. She sent back a text going, you lucky bastard. Have one for me. He's like, oh, brilliant. Oh, awesome. That's exactly what she takes back. Oh, sweet. So I was like, yeah, let's get us to the impound. They took us to the impound. Our cars were there. Oh, yeah. Beep, beep, pew, pew. Got in. Sweet. There's a 2:30 a.m. boat from Holyhead to Dublin. I was like, let's make that boat. We made it, and we got over to Dublin. I was home by 6 a.m., right? Snuck down. The car was out on the street. She was sleeping like an angel. No baby yet. Hadn't missed it. 3 days later, Christmas, open the box, the car key. What's this? Come outside. Beep, beep, right? Had the bow on the top, had the baby seat in the back. She was like, I can't. I'm like, yeah, I can't. I can't. What? That's a bleeding amazing. Crying with joy. I was crying with joy. And then after a few minutes, she stopped and went, why grey though? It's boring. was like, oh, gunmetal, cool. I'll get it painted. Anyway, the baby came 2 weeks late, apparently as normal, and it was like, oh no, I think this is it. And I went, oh cool, I'll get the keys. And then she goes, we live next door to the hospital, you fucking idiot. Which is true. The hospital is there. It's the same postcode as us. So we walked. I was like, oh, the car. Can't we just speed around the city and they escort us back to our flat? Come on! So we had the bag already packed with the tilt paste and all that in it. So we got there, 12-hour labour. She did absolutely amazing. It was incredible, and I was there for all of it, supporting as much as I could. The baby was born 8 stone, 6 ounces. No plans to have another one anytime soon, right? And it was purple. That freaked us out. Do you know newborns are purple sometimes? We're like, what is that, a jelly baby? How much Roisin have you drunk? We're like, they're like, that's normal, it's a perfect baby, it's fine. I was like, oh, serious? Oh, sweet, I know a song about that. I put Purple Rain, put that on Spotify. I was like, yeah, the nurses got a kick out of that. And I was like, yeah, nice one. And I'm over the moon because it's a dream come true because when I'm not gigging, I'm a stay-at-home dad. Stay at home. Dad. The dad bit is all I was missing to be a lazy bugger man, because all I did before I was just some loser. I was just at home, drawing stupid pictures, playing Lego, watching Disney Pixar films. You put a baby next to me, I'm an upstanding member of the community. Join the neighbourhood watch, right? They're just looking around everywhere, going, oh, mate. And I'm a man now, right? I've been on the inside. I'm tough. I can teach him some stuff, man. Like, fill in your forms properly. Always fill in your forms properly. I mean, he looks more like an ex-con than me, to be honest, all his tats and that. But I don't have any tattoos, but I'm thinking of getting one. Maybe a criminal one, like that teardrop. That's tough, isn't it? You see that? Might get that teardrop tattoo. But maybe down here, more of a urine drop. Because I was piss scared. I was like, yeah, man, I got my fucking piss drop tattoos, man. I got 9 of them. Yeah, one for each hour, mate. I was in there, I was piss scared, eh? Totally. And we're loving driving around. We take him to wherever he needs to go. We get shopping with all the bloody nappies and all that. And but the best thing about the car is we keep the pram in the boot, right? The trunk. So I don't have to carry it up and down the stairs all the time. It saves me so much effort every day. It's brilliant. It's just on the street all the time waiting for us. Oh, you'll also be glad to know that the book is out now at the merch desk. Damian Clark, Life on the Inside. Where's My Lasagne? And other stories. Yeah, I wish. No, it's just a comic book about Nick Cave's life. But I'll read that to a little fella to get him to go to sleep. Yeah, totally. But he's at the fringe. That should be the ending. He just crawls out and goes, but he's here. He's in Edinburgh. He's with Visa at Lasagne right now. And he's... do you know he's speaking? He's got one word speaking now. And this is true, right? I haven't mentioned this on stage before, but his only word is car. That's all he can say. Car. And I'm like, mate, the effort I put in to get that car, just shut up. Car. Oh, that's the fifth question. The fifth question is, what's his name? Max. We call him Max. We thought it was a nice, strong name. And it's short for Maximum Security Prison. Is that all show for that stupid joke? Damn right it is. But that's his name, and that all really happened. And we also got the idea of the name Max from the oven dial in the kitchen, because it says it on that. Yeah, so his full name is Max 220, 200, 180, 100, 50, 0, Zanussi hot plate. Security prison. And because he's half Irish, half Aussie, we went for the Irish spelling of Max. The Aussie spelling of Max is M-A tinny opening, Max. But we went to the Irish spelling of Max, as you know, is M-A-O-I photo, G-H-C-H, E-O-I photo, G-H-C-H, G-H-C-H, E-O-I photo, X. You guys have been an absolute dream. Thanks so much for coming out. I'm Damian Clark. See you next time. Thanks, guys. See you later.